Today we're going to show you how to change the surface burner switch on your range. Really easy job. All we're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver, a 1/4-inch nut driver, and maybe a pair of needle-nose pliers. Let me show you how we do it. Before we begin the repair, the first thing we'll want to do is disconnect the power to the range. If it has a cord on it, simply unplug it from the receptacle. If it's a hardwired range, we'll need to locate the breakers and turn them off. Next, we'll want to pull the range out far enough that we have access to the back panel. And the first step will be to remove the knob with a Phillips screwdriver. Remove the 2 Phillips screws that secure the control to the backsplash. And then with a 1/4-inch nut driver, we'll remove 6 screws in the upper portion of the back panel, 3 along each side, and then there's one remaining one on the top that goes through a little mounting bracket. Just tilt the little mounting bracket out. Now we have access to the control. So we'll just pull the old one right out through the back. And then we'll take wire for wire off of the old control, taking out of the terminals, make sure they're in the exact same positions. If they're a little snug, we'll use our needle nose pliers to remove them and grab the terminal, not the wire. Check for any signs of discoloration on these wire terminals. And if there is, you may need to replace the actual terminal end. Make sure all the terminals are tight. If you find any that are a little loose, take your needle nose pliers and just pinch them together a little bit. And then we'll line up the new one in exactly the same position. We'll secure it with the 2 Phillips screws. Now we're ready to put the back panel back on. We'll start with the screw that goes through the mounting bracket on the top. We'll hold it in place. And take caution that you don't over tighten the screws on the back panel because we don't want it to strip any of these screw openings. Replace the knob. We're ready to plug the unit back in and test the surface control. And our repair is complete.